Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Gina, aka the Gina Chew, and if you just started following my YouTube channel because of my Twitch streams, this is probably the first time that you've seen me in action face to face, so hello to all of you and your beautiful faces. So, this is a video that I've been promising for a little while now. I got into a discussion with one of my lovely followers about what kind of games you guys wanted to see on the channel, specifically point and click adventures, which I love, and one of my followers suggested King's Quest, which I've actually never played the King's Quest series, but I did tell them that I've played the Quest for Glory series, which is also a point-and-click adventure made by Sierra Entertainment, same company that made King's Quest. And I'd mentioned that I have like this really old box of Quest for Glory, and I was talking about it and they were like, oh my god, that sounds amazing, I would love to see that. And truth be told, I've been thinking about making an unboxing video for that game for years now, and I figured, why not do it now? I have all you lovelies here checking out my YouTube channel. Maybe some of you guys will appreciate it. So, as a little bit of background as to how I kind of acquired this box, it was actually a gift to me from my uncle. It used to be his copy of the game, and when I was younger, when I would go visit his house, I would go to his computer in the basement and I would play it for hours and hours every time I visited him, and I just could not get enough of it. I was too young and dumb to really understand how to progress, but I just thought it was so cool, because one of the great things about these Sierra point-and-click adventures from back in the early 90s is they use something called text parsers, which basically means that rather than like clicking on stuff, although they did remake the game's point-and-click style later, but rather than click on stuff or enter any type of commands, you would have a text parser and you would have to type in what you want the character to do. So you would have to be like, you know, fight monster, or, you know, pick up sword, or whatever it is that you would want to do. And that gave this feeling of freedom and, I guess, hugeness, for lack of a better word, to the game that I'd never experienced up until that point as a gamer. And I just thought it was incredible that you could literally type anything that you want into this, and you don't know what you could affect, what could happen. Is it a joke? Is it something cool that you can use to progress? Is it gonna get you killed? Is it gonna wind up saving somebody? You know, you just never knew, and I just wanted to go up to every little thing and just try every command I could think of on it to see what I could do. And years later, when he moved down to Arizona, he gave me the game because he never really touched it, and I was crazy about it, and he was moving, you know, so less stuff he takes it in the better, so he was like, here, you can have this, and it's been sitting on my shelf ever since. Obviously I haven't touched it because it's on hard disks and floppy disks, of which, you know, my computer doesn't use those because computers don't use those anymore. But I've always had it sitting on my shelf as kind of like my favorite part of my gaming collection, because it is such an incredible piece, and it has sentimental value to me because it reminds me of all the time I spent at my uncle's house playing this game over and over again. So, without further ado, let me cut to my wonderfully professional unboxing. So, enjoy! Okay, so let's see how this works. I have to do this one-handed, unfortunately. But here is the box. You can see that it says Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero. I don't think you're really going to be able to see it on the camera here, but there is a little bit of texture to this, where the face looks like it's popping out and whatnot of the dragon. There's the titular hero. An award for Adventure Gaming of the Year. I don't know what year. And here we go. Recommended hard disk mouse 286 or better. Sports Game Blaster MS-DOS 3.5 inch and 5.25 inch EGA and Tandy. I would reckon to think that many of you that watch this don't even know what that means, you know, unless you're, you know, my super old generation or something like that. Alright, so this is the front of the box. It's in fairly good condition. This is probably the worst thing that happened to it, was this little thing here, but otherwise, the folds on the box and stuff is basically just, you know, normal wear and tear. And here's the back, featuring a lovely picture of Lori and Corey Cole, who are, of course, very well known for making these sorts of games. Here's some pictures of the character select screen and fighting an enemy, and that goddamn birdhouse. So yeah, this is what the back looks like. It is trademarked Sierra. Let me see if I can get it. Sierra Online 1990. So yeah, it's 26 years ago, something like that. I don't know. Math and things. Okay, let's open it. So this is a slip cover. This is what the regular plain old box looks like. This is also another piece of damage. I totally forgot that happened as well. So let's see what's inside. Okay, so one of the cool things about Sierra back in the day is that their manuals and stuff were like a fucking adventure. So look at this freaking art. This is the game manual. Basically just tells you how to move and everything. Here's some quick commands. Because I hopefully mentioned in the intro, because I'm filming this before the intro. Spoilers! This game uses a word parser, so you have to type in commands. Here's some common verbs that they suggest you try. How to create a character, and all different kinds of things. Now here's where shit gets really cool. Here is the Famous Adventurers Correspondence School Guide, okay? So this is how they used to present this kind of stuff. This shows, it's got some really cool pieces of art in it. It's like, how do I become a fighter? And it shows you all the different abilities, common magic spells that you can learn. How do I become a thief? It basically shows you how to use each one of the three classes: fighter, magic user, and thief. It tells you all the different kind of people you can run into: guild masters, innkeepers, shopkeepers, some enemies that you might run into. Again, really cool art of some of the enemies in the game. So here's where the fun begins. So yeah, here's some of the discs. There's 4. I thought it came on 6 of these. It does not. It comes on 4 of them. But yeah, here's the 1/4-inch floppies. Or if you like, you could just use these batches of insanity. I think there's 9. I think there's 10 of them. There's 10 of them. Sorry about that. I was looking, but yeah, you can see that that's disc number 8, disc number 9. There's disc number 10. Like, this entire game is on 10 of these floppies. This was huge for back in the day. And here's a little box insert. To connect with the world, you gotta get this thing. It's Prodigy, which I don't know if you guys remember what Prodigy is, but yeah. It's like an online network. It's just, you know, stuff. Advertisement stuff. Prodigy Service Startup Kit. You can get things like a phone book and all these wonderful things that you need in your life today. But yeah, this is basically what's in the box. This is pretty much it. There's not a crazy amount to it, but the box is not as heavy as I remember it. But there's just so much in here between all of these discs. I mean, all of these discs. But I remember this thing. I used to sit as a child, and I used to read this book for fun over and over and over again and pretend that I was like actually at the Famous Adventurers Correspondence School, because I mean the presentation and how to play the game and to make it like a book that you would be reading if you were actually in the school, I mean, is so cool. It's such a cool presentation. You know, you don't really get stuff like this, and you know, now when everything is digital, for convenience's sake, you don't get cool shit like this unless you get like super expensive special editions of games. But this is what made Sierra games so special back in the days. Even opening the box was like a friggin' adventure. that wonderful game manual. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. What do you think, guys? Can I do it? Because I did it! So yeah, that is my box for Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero. So there you go, that's it. Not too crazy. It's not as, grand as I remember, but, what stuff did you run into as a kid that is still as grand as an adult as it was when it was a kid? That doesn't really happen, but I love that game, and I love that box, and I'm so lucky and happy to have it in my collection. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I guess I also want to take this opportunity to thank all of you so much for coming to my streams, following me on Twitch, on Twitter, following me here on YouTube, all your lovely comments and all of your love and support. It really means so much to me. I mean, this all started with me, being kind of down to the dumps one day and deciding that I wanted to do something random, so I decided to go onto my old Twitch account and stream Asagao Academy, and it grew into the Choo Choo Club, this incredible community of all you sweet, wonderful people that are now my friends and are a part of my everyday life. I truly love you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me, all your kind words, spending time with me. I know that there are a ton of amazing content creators out there on the internet, and the fact that you choose to spend your time with me, it just blows my mind and means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this or seeing more original content videos, let me know in the comments section. Feel free to hit the subscribe button if you like what you've seen here or on my channel, and if you've already been watching the channel for a while or you're interested, please feel free to stop by my Twitch page and join us for a stream someday, or you can follow me on Twitter to see when I'm going to be streaming next or what kind of videos and stuff I'm working on. All the links to that will be down in the description. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye!